drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler? What will we do with a drunken whaler early in the morning? When up she rises, when up she rises, when up she rises early in the morning.
Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new game and series on my channel. This time, we're going to be playing Dishonored 2, developed by Arkane Studios, published by Bethesda Softworks. I'm a huge fan of Dishonored 1. If you didn't know, I have a full Let's Play on my other channel, Vonasaur, which I do not upload to anymore. I've completed the game on that channel. I've streamed the game a couple of times, I think. I have not played the DLC, so every bit of story that this game involving the DLC from Dishonored 1 will be new to me, so I'll need to be caught up a little bit. I absolutely love Dishonored because I loved its just multifaceted level design. You could take on levels in a variety of different ways. It was amazing. I know you guys don't want to hear a big intro. You want to just jump straight into the game. That's what we're going to do. But before we do that, just let me introduce myself. If you're new to the channel, my name is Grohlvana, Vana, GV, or Austin, whichever one you want to call me. And I do a lot of Bethesda stuff over here, as well as Let's Plays and series and all sorts of different things. So anyways, I'm really excited to get started here. I have to be honest with you guys. I have played the tutorial completely, but everything after that pretty much is brand new to me. But we will be starting off with the tutorial. Now, I have already ran through all of the options. The visuals have some interesting things, like it shows you exactly what monitor you're using, which is pretty cool. Everything is on... Oh, no. Everything should be on Ultra. Let's do that. Let's see. Presets should be on Ultra. There we go. Yes, my NVIDIA graphics whatever program decided to optimize it, but this game can easily be run on Ultra with this machine that I'm using. And everything else should be good to go. I've already ran through all of this stuff. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vana Plays Dishonored 2. We're going to jump into the campaign. We're going to hit new game. We're going to go with the first slot, and we're going to go with medium. I usually like to go for the default, not because I suck at this game or because I'm too good at this game or whatever, just because on my channel, it's more about the experience, not the difficulty. Although if a game is all about difficulty like Dark Souls, that's totally fine. Dunwall, 1837 to 1852, is Emily Kaldwin, ruler of the Empire of the Isles. Ruler of the Empire of the Isles? That sounds weird. You have numerous enemies. Your father is Lord Corvo Attano, infamous royal protector and spy master. In the years since you took the throne, Corvo has spent many hours training you in the arts of stealth and combat.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you.
Alright, and it drops us right into the shoes of Emily Kaldwin, the little girl that we knew in the original game. Corvo Attano was, of course, the man that we played.
The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city.
No, they don't, do they, Emily? Because we have seen a lot of whale stuff previously. Now, like I said, I have already ran through all of this stuff. The tutorial.
What training regimen does father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
As you can also see, Corvo Attano, who we played as in the original game, the main character, is now fully voiced along with Emily, who is fully grown. We can slide down here like this. By the way, I want to mention, if you see any frame rate stutters, this is on PC, sorry, through Steam with an Xbox 360 controller. That's not my PC. Apparently, this game is already notorious for having hardware issues and frame rate drops and bad optimization and all sorts of things like that. So just keep that in mind as you watch this gameplay.
If I get going fast enough, I can slide beneath that.
Alright, well, it shouldn't be too hard. You are an assassin in training, after all. Let's go, Corvo. Line it up.
Sprint, avoid the obstacle.
Oh, I know what I need to do, Corvo. Papa, I should say.
What's
Okay.
next?
So it's going to give us a little swimming tutorial here. Use the left stick to move in the water, press the left stick to swim faster, press A to raise to the surface, and B to sink below, which is interesting. I always like where when video games have that mechanic. And we do have a breath meter, if you didn't notice, in the top left, as well as our health, of course. Okay, if we press X, we'll grab onto the chain, and then we can go up and jump off.
If only I could spend every day running and jumping.
Well, we can,
Now let's
Emily.
see how quick my feet are.
Your feet are very quick. I can just keep reloading a save if you'd like me to. I don't think you'd like me to, though.
Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Stealth. Press B to toggle stealth mode, crouching down and walking silently. Your visibility in stealth mode is greatly reduced. Stay behind cover and out of sight to avoid being detected. Enemies are slower to detect you in stealth mode, especially when you are further away from them, above them, or at the edge of their peripheral vision. In shadow, though this matters more at a distance, stealth mode enables you to take cover under desks or tables. To lure enemies away, distract them by throwing an object such as a bottle or setting the alarm on a clock. And that's really cool because you were not able to do that in the original game, setting alarms on clocks. So I can't wait to use that feature.
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can.
Oh, but I can, Corvo. If you want me to choke you out, my own father, I will definitely do so. It's just that easy. You call yourself a master assassin?
That's my girl. Now let me hear you.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't mean to start running automatically. Awareness. When enemies begin to detect you, an awareness meter is displayed overhead, gradually filling up. A full white meter means an enemy will search for you. A full red meter means you have been detected.
Or see you. Not sneaky enough for me.
I know, man. I know. It put me into a run, like, automatically. I'm sorry, I did not mean
Whoops.
to do that.
Got spotted.
Okay, let's try this again. We need to pickpocket a key from Corvo. Very, very easy, especially for anyone that's played this game before. Or Dishonored, Dishonored 1.
Why fight when you can slip past?
Exactly my thoughts, Emily. I usually like to be stealthy and sneaky. Okay, and I'm running through this quickly only because I have ran through the tutorial many times. I was having an issue with my other recording software, so I'm using a different piece of recording software. So yes, I am trying to get through this as fast as possible because, my god, I can't take any more of it. So we'll pick up the crossbow.
A pistol will wake up everyone in the building.
And I did not know where Corvo is coming from, where he's talking from. You can't really see him. He must be up there. We're going to grab the unassuming crossbow bolts, and there's more down here in case you were just the worst ever at aiming. But I think it auto-aims a little bit. Okay. We are using an Xbox 360 controller, though, so it is a little bit tougher, to be exact.
Perfect shot. Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we?
Really odd choice of dialogue there.
Yes. You hit home. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
I've noticed it doesn't give you enough time to read these tutorial
Block
messages,
your blade.
but if you played the original game, you should know how to do these things.
Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting.
Thank you, Corvo.
If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance.
Okay, now this one's a little harder. We have to do it very, very, very accurately, just like this.
Smart move.
Gotcha.
That'll
3 out of 3,
stop
not
even
bad.
the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
Okay, this one was a little tougher. Oops, messed up there.
Come on.
Come on. Oh, that's right. Okay, there we go. So you can now choke out enemies while you're in combat, which is pretty darn cool. You have to flourish exactly at the right time, and then hold RB.
While they're off balance, deliver a fatal blow.
Or you could do the lethal option, of course. Oh, I thought that was gonna work. What?
When an enemy is off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack.
I love how
Come on.
the pitch of his voice didn't even change whatsoever as he's being knocked
Feel
around.
better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
A long day in Dunwall. Today marks the anniversary of the death of Empress Emily Kaldwin, which was, of course, the mother to the girl that we're playing as, Emily, or the woman, I should say. There she is in the middle there, fully grown. Assassinated 15 years ago. Visitors from across the Empire of the Isles have journeyed to Dunwall Tower for the occasion. And Corvo is not Emily's biological father. I'm pretty sure he just adopted her. He was tasked with protecting the Empress, and as the name would suggest, he was dishonored and framed for her murder.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Something tells me we'll probably be sticking with the latter option there, Emily.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Kaldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Emily Kaldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
Alright, just a side note, from here on out, I have not seen anything of this game whatsoever. This is pretty much the point I got to before I switched to a different recording program.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Emily Kaldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Kaldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Uhorn Jacob Kaldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Kaldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Kaldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Kaldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart.
Alrighty, and here we go. Plays Emily Kaldwin, ruler of the Empire of the Isles, trained in stealth and combat by her father, Corvo Attano, or play as Corvo Attano, legendary royal protector to the Empress and figure of infamy from the time of the Rat Plague. Which one, ladies and gentlemen? Emily or Corvo? Emily or Corvo? Emily or Corvo? What is this, The Walking Dead season premiere? Well, for fans of my channel, you probably know who I'm going to go with, and that, of course, is Corvo Attano.
I will cast you in cold marble. Corvo Attano, how handsome you are for a man of your age. And how long had you hidden the mark of the outsider? I expect it's a wonderful story.
I'll lock him in the Empress's chambers, and then I'll bring him to Coldridge Prison until his trial. My father lost it all. Sent me to the City Watch, one step above begging. I think I had to take your orders. Corvo Attano, son of a Zirconan tradesman.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lord Corvo, what happened?
I'll be all Captain Mayhew. Oh, so that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
A cool one.
There's a legend in the City Watch. The Empress's last resort, the safe room inside your daughter's chambers, is holding enough gold to buy an island. And they say this is one of the only two keys.
What happened? Alexei, the throne room, Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Sir, how long is it going to take, Captain Ramsey?
Hold your horses, Corporal. Dial. Ramsey knows what he's doing. These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. And now that he's helped the rightful Empress take the throne, the Ramseys are going to be back in fashion in Dunwall. You'd be smart to remember that.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are going to end this episode here. In the next episode, we will continue on with Corvo Attano. I will be uploading these every single day, around 20 minutes each. So, yeah, that's about it. If you like this series, please physically like the video. It helps me out a bunch. If you're interested in more, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.